Alright, last time you start to destroy. Last time you start to. What the hell? Last time you start to destroy a reputation of a famous pop star.
Yep.
Needless to say, she's very, very, very angry.
And throwing even more temper tantrums that could be used against her.
Her, her media, her media crew is trying to go out and persuade them to for persuade like yes. Well, pop stars have this always temperament. But don't worry, she's still the famous diamond star you all know and love. And to those what you're called, those diamond breakers, they said on websites or something like that. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna go away like all major celebrity things
Hey,
do.
hey, Kiri, the shattering weapon, the sonic shattering weapon we're having you build,
Mm-hmm.
call it the Diamond Breaker.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, it's the last ditch weapon. If mine doesn't work, yours will have to go next.
Oh, yeah.
I need to come up with a power dampener that specifically targets that. I'm going to check the rules for power dampening.
Alright.
Where are you hiding?
Well, that I never forgot to check the rules for actual healing. I know how I'm going to damage you with
The rules for healing is actually fairly simple. We
Okay.
recover within 5 or 10 minutes, unless we get to like a death state or you want some other reason to damage us. It's really hard to hurt characters it's really hard to long-term hurt characters in Mutants Masterminds because it's kind of comic booky.
Alright.
So let me just go to the power effects and I'm going to look for the nullification one. Here we go. Okay. Can counter a particular effect of descriptors such as fire elements, magical elements, mental elements, and so forth. You can counter one effect of your choosing per use of nullification. You can't nullify inanimate objects. Holy crap, this thing is cheap.
I kind of suspected it wouldn't be cheap.
No, it is cheap, actually.
Oh, really? Good.
We're
Good to know.
going with okay, so yeah, it's not that high of a check to pull off. It's I think 10 plus, but I'll double check the rules for inventing. That's basically what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just magical version of it. And I'm not going to go with a wide spectrum one just because, yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Not to.
AC plus 10. Okay, so yeah, I can get away with, based on my current level of magic, I can get away with an 18 power effect. So I'm going to go with sustained. Wait, no. Sorry. Okay, trying again after 2 or more is not required for extra effort. You can retry, nullify, attempt an unlimited number of times. Hold on. Nullify such fire magic. Make a range target check to the target, then make an opposed check to your nullify rank that targets the effects rank or the target's will defense, whichever is. If if you are targeting the subject of the effect rather than the effect's user, make your opposed check of nullify rank versus effect rank. If you win, the target's effect turns off, although the user can reactivate it normally. If you lose the opposed check, you can do the nullify effect with 2 or more degrees of failure. Trying again. Okay, with 2 or more degrees of failure, trying again. Okay, got it. So this will actually be an effect versus effect check. So what I'm going to do is, I don't care about that. Okay. Should I go with should I go with okay. Guys, should I go target her will or should I target her fortitude with this thing? That's the big question.
I'm thinking the will might be a bit higher of a DC than the fortitude.
Yeah, because probably a lot of her. Well, the problem is if she powers up and her fort jumps because of that, then this thing it can get countered by that.
Yeah.
Let's go with will. It's probably the safer
Will
bet.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it accurate, so I get a +2. And I'm going to make it sustained. So yeah, basically, here we go. This modifier is applied to concentration nullify. Keeping the countered effect suppressed is only a free action for you each turn. So basically, once I knock her out, that's it. So yeah. So Ty, I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna buy 10 on both of them because I can. And
right.
yeah, buying 10 on both of them, which means I can get this thing done in. Okay, the design check is how long? Okay, it takes me 19 hours to it takes me 19 hours of work to build design it, and then construction is what is 19? Let's type so just under 80 hours. So a couple of sleepless nights, but I'm able to pull it off. So I probably could. So I probably could pull this off in the 2 weeks that you gave us.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, Kiri. You see my character come out with this staff that you see you see some sort of glowing diamond at its head, though instead of glowing white, it's glowing black.
Nice.
Yeah.
The DB. Oh yeah, that was your. Oh yeah, that was your weapon, not the diamond breaker.
No, this is I'm calling this the Tarnisher, and it specifically targets absorption effects. Ty, basically anything that you can use to absorb, it shuts those down.
So it's the anti. It's the anti-zombie. Got it.
Yeah. And Kiri, you're gonna have to get to work on yours. Though this is probably gonna be like a range damage effect. Though I don't know how you're going to run that. If you're gonna, because I don't believe there is a. I know in second edition there was a rule for making a weapon lethal that reduced its cost if it was a damage effect.
Let me see what I can find.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you're going to have it limited to things made of diamond or hard materials, basically inorganic only or something like that.
Yep.
Is your limitation?
Very densely carbon-based materials, so like diamonds.
If she goes to steel, we'll have a problem.
Yeah. Hard substances and diamonds, that would be a good thing to limit it to. Not organic. Yeah, limiting it to not affecting organic would be a good idea. Let's see. Crafting weapons with power. Third edition. From the third edition book. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Though it's the Game Master's kit.
So yeah, so you're going for what, a range damage effect that's limited, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing gonna go for maxed out at 9 damage.
Oh, absolutely.
So let me go to a damage. Here we go. Yeah, it's 1 per rank. You're obviously going to be. Here we go. Yeah, strength and damage. Actually, you. What is it? There's certain abilities. I know what the damage is. Damn it, it's not making this easy, is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. You can inflict damage on a target, making a close attack. So actually, the problem is her toughness might be enough to counteract it. So you may actually want to go higher and in exchange sacrifice damage. Because we're limiting it, that does reduce it significantly in cost. And depending on what your tech check is, and if you've got the, do you have skill mastery for technology?
Give me a second. Check.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
Somehow I should have that.
It's a useful 1 PowerPoint item because it lets you take 10 pretty much anytime you want.
Well, I do have a spare PowerPoint.
I would use it to pick up skill mastery technology.
Adding that in.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go
What
with
was it called? Skill mastery.
Yeah, skill mastery, and then you want to do it for technology. Okay. Okay, you're gonna want to go with increased range, so that makes it 2, but we're gonna limit it, so that makes it 1. So I would say bump this thing up to a 16.
Okay. And
power attack 16, or 15. That would mean she'd have to roll a 30 or higher to resist the damage.
And okay.
And then I would add a couple of additional things into it to help out a little bit. I'm trying to find it right now. I think there's something called, not impervious. Where is it? Is it piercing? Penetrating. And then if do you have a 19 to your tech check, Kiri?
I have a it. Let me actually open up the right character sheet.
Yep.
Yep, I have. Yeah, I have a 19. Yeah, I have a 19 tech check.
Okay, got it. So yeah, you're gonna want to max this out. So I'd say 4 levels of penetrating on top of that, which means you can bypass 4 levels of impervious toughness in case she is extremely tough in that form. And I guess we'll conjure up a diamond for you to test it on.
Yep.
So, Ty, what happens to the diamond that we tested on?
Just before we do that, let me just test that macro and see if I got it right.
Let's just see this. It turns back into coal.
Jesus. It basically broke down its subatomic bonds into a powder form?
No, just to break it down to coal again.
How? This is a damage effect.
Oh.
This is specifically designed to crack and break. It's basically it's an ultrasonic cannon.
Oh, okay. So it just crack the diamond then, of course. Like you see, like a cracked divided diamond. If I roll the run, then yeah, it's going to be reduced back to coal and then shattered. But
yeah.
Looks good.
Note that thing is going to be way inaccurate.
This is blunderbuss time.
Well, you're going to have basically a +4 to attack on that. Sorry, +3. Whereas I've got an 8 on mine. Yeah. This thing is meant to hurt, and hurt a lot.
Oh yeah.
So we'll have to try and track. I guess we'll have to try and track her down at some point. We're just gonna keep a distance till she does something stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yep, so
Shouldn't be that hard to find her. And they're celebrities. They aren't exactly known for.
yeah, but it's
Keep
not like get
quiet.
into an out-and-out fight. Let's let her initiate something, and then we deal with it at that point.
Mm-hmm. All right. Chanel is where is she? Where is she going? And how could we potentially use that to our advantage?
Well, currently, according to the news, she's still in her mansion, just letting things cool off and talking to a psychiatrist to get out of her quote unquote anger issues. Yes,
She's gonna need a nut house's worth of psychiatrists.
yes, Miss Elvira is suffering from stress to do all these problems recently. Being being a, being associated with two failing businesses and a questionable presidential campaign has left her quite scarred. But don't worry, event. But don't worry, she's doing well. She's she's going to be back in hand soon, and she's going to be back in concert hall before you know it.
Hey, Gia.
Yep.
If only just for some simple shits and giggles. You have an objection if I see if I can hack into her AC systems and maybe kind of fuck around with her AC settings? Just
It's
little,
basic psychological warfare.
yeah. Like, what question? What exactly is the weather like in game? Is it like summer, fall, winter? When is it right now?
Spring going to summer.
Okay, so let's just maybe go into their system, increase the temperature of the building by about 5 degrees, but have the sensors still say it's at what the desired temperature was.
Also, fuck with the humidity a little bit.
I'll turn some humidifiers on, some off, increase, maybe decrease what their performance or increase. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm guessing with a 34, I'm able to do that.
Yep.
Thing is, this is probably not as highly secured as like a computer. This
No,
is just
it's just a
A 35 is enough to hack into government lines.
yeah. So yeah, obviously, and of course, it's just a rich person's mansion in the end. So of course, securities go beyond the bomb list unless they're securing themselves. That is.
Mm-hmm. So she'll definitely be noticing some feelings, but all her systems will say that they're good. That might make her start questioning things.
Like, what the hell? About an hour later, you hear a phone call about the mechanic coming down to check to check the systems. So, and of course, the mechanic's out. The mechanic is around here, so
Shall I fix the little boo boo while the mechanic is there? Just to screw with her a little
Yeah.
more?
That should keep her on edge, that's for sure.
Okay. I'll have it be so that everything is as set to another tech check to have it so things are as they should. If only so the tech doesn't see anything out of place. And then
Mr. Virus, sir, no offense, but everything's working as way as it should. What do you mean? It was scorching here a couple minutes ago. I'm sorry. Just lower the temperature, I guess. Well, I should have you fired. Go. Ding. Ding, eighth-rate people. If I could slit his throat. Alright, moving on.
Yep. And I go back to fucking with her temperature settings.
No, leave it okay for a little while.
Okay.
We're doing the slow version of this.
Yes.
Just a little bit here and there to keep her on edge.
Especially at nights.
Eventually she looks at bodyguards like, seriously, do I feel the temperature? Can you feel the temperature difference? I think so, ma'am. God dang it. Call the mechanic again. Call the mechanic again, and this time have him fix it. Yes, sir. Ma'am, whatever. And of course, the eighth people come. Say again?
Let him find some minor configuration issues.
Okay.
I would say just some minor, like couple of settings got messed up and it needs a quick just default reset or whatever.
And setting it to that way.
Yeah.
Just a couple things here and there.
Yep. It needs a little bit of tuning. Nothing major.
Like, alright, I'll see. Alright, just give me a couple minutes to hit up the computer, reset it, blah 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 blah. Done. Excellent. For once you actually did your job. Yeah. I'll send you the check to the mail or whatever. Thanks a lot, you stuck-up bitch. And then he leaves again. I gotta hate coming to this neighborhood.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, like online, is there like some like public information about like upcoming events that she's doing? Like concerts, stuff like that?
Actually, the concert right here is still on. All the rest has been canceled.
Got it. So there's one still ongoing. We'll stay nearby that one in case trouble starts.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, a couple days later, the concert actually is a couple days later. So you see a section limousine, a couple of bodyguards roll out, then go to the concert hall.
Yep. We'll just be on the building across the way, watching, floating, using our various methods of flying.
Atlantis.
Yep.
Oh.
See if any trouble starts.
So I guess right here, because I forgot to actually put you back on the map.
Yep.
The crowd isn't as big as it normally is. But still, like, thank you for coming to my recovery concert. As you know, we have a lot of people are affected by all this going on right now. And the presidential campaign is on a tight race. So whether it's Jackson or Ortega, cheer them on as I start to sing. And of course she starts to sing. And of course it's going wild.
Alrighty. So, do you want us to try? Should we try doing the same thing again, or do you have a preference of something else? I think if we do the same act twice, it'll get a little old.
You also note that some bodyguards are walking around the stage as well to make sure things don't happen again.
For now, we're just observing, seeing if what's her name shows up, Little Miss Abomination.
I'm sorry.
Well, see if we can find her.
Yep. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, it's
No,
definitely-
I'm not going to accept a roll that high.
It should be 25. Redid the math in my head.
Let me just check here. Okay, that's legitimate. Yeah, it should. Yeah, she's right in the crowd. Front row, actually.
Is she on a stone or stone-like material?
No, this it's just chair plastic with rubber seats for chair.
What's under the chair?
Boy, yeah. Under the chair is wood, and under the wood is of course stone because
Okay. Basically, there is a surface that can hold her weight.
yeah, of course.
Got it. That even if I were to kind of remove the stone from underneath her.
But then again, that's all the chair, so
Yeah. Not much we can really do. Just keep an eye on her for now.
at the end of the car's like, I'd like to thank you for buying up all my CDs. Thanks to you, I'm now the most highest paid pop star of all time. Now be sure to listen to it because we have a very important message coming at you real soon. So enjoy and look.
Hey, DedSec, can you get a copy of that and run it through some filters for me? See if there's something hidden in that. I've got a feeling
Sure
there's
thing.
yeah.
All right.
Got a feeling we might be dealing with some possible
Mind control.
manipulation. Yeah.
You're under the assumption that I'm not always recording this stuff.
Well, no. I mean, get a copy of what she's releasing.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
See if there's something hidden in there.
There's something in some botnet files or something.
Yeah.
Let's
This is
see what I
probably
can-
more technological, but if you come across something and you can display it for me, I should be able to do any magic checks. Does he come across something?
The copy of the CD. Oh yeah, you've just John. That's the final one. Won't be releasing for a couple months. But yeah, here's a copy of the CD. You run your playback area, and it's very hidden, but very non-suggestions.
So can you tell like what kind of suggestions these are?
Ooh, a couple of them actually.
Are these purely technological, or is there a magical element to these?
No, this is actually just technological.
Got it.
One, of course, is buy more CDs, but the other one is you don't trust your eyes. I can help you. I can see through the light. The great and powerful dragon will guide the great and powerful. Give your money to the great and powerful dragon. Give your money to me.
Does it give a name for the dragon?
No.
I've got a feeling I'm going to get a pretty big negative on this. But I'd like to do a magic check, see if to try and figure out which dragon she's referring to, because they vary. How much of a negative do I have?
15.
15?
I relay everything that I found in there. I mean, if she just
Yeah, I've
stuck
got no idea. There's too many of them. It could be.
And now I should be off. Unfortunately, due to my therapy, I should be. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be around for a couple of months for the concert. But don't worry. When I come back, we'll have a big party right here at the stadium and all over the world.
Yeah. DedSec, see if you can't remove that from. See if you can't remove what they're doing to that music. Remove it from the master copy, but hide that you've removed it from the master copy. So when it is released, it's not going to cause any problems.
I'll just pull up a DM check. What she's trying to say is that the CD already sold out a couple of months for a few months now.
Got
You
it.
still fuck
It's
with
just
the
not
master
publicly-
copy. You still fuck with the master copy, but there's still at least a couple billion out already.
Several million of them at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not good. Okay, so we need to find a way to create. You know what? I might be able to help with magic. We might be able to, utilizing magic and your technology, come up with maybe a counter to it, something we could deploy. And we should embed it in other music. I'm thinking radio, Pandora, terrestrial radio, Pandora, satellite radio, and just basically have this thing hidden underneath it all. What do you think, DedSec?
That sounds good.
Basically, come up with a counter that disengages that and just put it through as much as we can, so that it covers as many people as possible.
At least on the technological end, I could possibly maybe create like a white noise type thing, a bit below like the audible hearing range, but subconsciously they'll hear it and it kind of counteracts some of the effects.
And I'll come up with
guarantee it'll
I'll come up with the effect countering part of it for using magic.
I can't guarantee I'll be able to get rid of all of them, or at least counter them all, but I can at least counter a good number of them.
Yeah, we're trying to limit the damage, and then we can have a more more powerful one that we can utilize on the few that remain when needed. Basically, we'll have a treatment, and we'll pass this along to the FBI as well, so they have got a copy of it too.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna head to your lab and get working on that white sound program.
Damn it! Keep hitting the.
I was saying your magic check isn't that high.
There we go. 36, I think. I don't know anymore.
Alright. The FBI actually has an idea for you didn't think of. Like, oh, okay, I'll just, that new pop star's music, that new, single from that other pop star is going out today. I'll just ask her to burn the magic copies into that
No.
one. What?
No. We want this much more widespread. Because the thing is, this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if it can have a secondary effect, i.e. someone maybe not directly listening to it, but happens to hear it over from someone else listening to it. I want this as widespread as we can get it. We're going to try to get this hidden on the underlying. What I'm giving you guys is a more direct treatment.
Okay.
Yeah. We're targeting terrestrial radio, TV, streaming services if possible, and just kind of across the board. So we'll handle that. You guys just have this acoustic pattern ready to go in case treatment is needed. So.
All right.
So Kiri, you're gonna have to do a lot of hacking, man. I'll help you out where I can.
I think I'm doing okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I help. You get an additional +2. It's now a 40. You're what's his name from the core. You're controlling the internet.
Yep.
All right. So obviously you control the internet for right now. Obviously the FBI is having is lower your password thing, if you will, to control a little more.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Counter that. Counter that. Counter buy more CDs. Let's slightly modify the do not trust anything. Let's also change it to don't trust your eyes. Be willing to question anyone, including myself.
Actually, I'm not going down that road. I'm going down the just cure them road. Let's not program them with what we want.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
yeah,
Counter.
we're the heroes, man. We're the heroes.
Counter.
I've already developed the I've already developed the counter agent.
Alright.
And it's magical, so hopefully it'll also give a resistance to it as people hear it. So
Also, what the hell is this one command? Eva net niaish? What? Oh, join the Navy? Yeah, I definitely want to get that one out.
in the Navy.
Alright, just change join the Navy to join the Air Force.
Let's see. So we've got a effectively a treatment out there, and hopefully it will build. Because the thing is also the reason why we don't want to do our own subtle programming. What happens when it fucks up and the person has two sets of countermanding programming in their head?
Sadly, America's Funniest Home Video isn't on the air anymore, so we're not going to get those.
Exactly. So that's why I just want to go with a pure counter. Just we get rid of this type. We are specifically targeting this type of control, and we're just countering all of it. Doesn't matter where it comes from. I'm just doing a blanket disconnect.
Same here, then. Let's just counter it all.
Yeah.
Also, actually, I'm going to plug in a very subtle command. Wash your goddamn hands after you go to the bathroom.
I will allow this.
For no less than 30 seconds.
Oh boy.
So yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Little Miss Abomination a little bit, see where she ends up.
Alright. She's ended up within shooting range with a person you've never seen before. I'm going to use my the old plain background for now. Actually,
Okay.
you don't care for that. No, that's not good.
Hello.
Just ignore all these. Because there.
So she's in. So
She's
someone's
in
trying to
the
shoot
back.
her.
She's in a back alley. I just gotta delete everything.
So somebody's within shooting range of her.
No, she's actually just talking to someone.
Dead sec, get a picture.
Got it. Alright. Click. Scan.
And enhance.
Going through the multiple visual frequencies, multiple light frequencies, spectrums, more clicks.
I'm doing some magic scans. Magic scan using magic eyes.
One of them is a very, very, very powerful psychic. Well, not psychic. Someone that could control minds.
Psychomancer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, one of them down there is a psychomancer. Keep your distance.
Got it. Keep distance.
Yeah. We'll have to identify them.
And one other person comes up.
Who is this?
Obviously, they're
I'm
talking.
trying to run his face through a facial recognition program. Does it get any bings or nothing?
It's a Bing, all right. He's actually, it's a Bing, all right. She's actually, yeah, roll a technology check to see if it can actually identify him. He's actually running a local business. That business being the alchemy shop.
So the owner of an alchemy shop.
Yep.
Right? Guy's the owner of an alchemy shop. Let's see. Yeah.
Alchemy, the magical version of chemistry.
Uh, well, he calls his alchemy shop, but yeah, it's chemistry and something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just explaining to him.
Okay. All right. So magic chemistry. Alrighty. By chance, any other? What exactly is he doing? Like, is he just?
No, all of them just talking right now.
I'm
And
going to
what-
scan him, see if he's mind controlled.
Perfectly fine.
From what I can tell, he's fine.
And once again, I'll just get all the pictures of him in all the various light spectrums, just in case something odd is like, in case there's like somebody hiding around him in some different spectrum. Nothing. Does anything show up?
No, it's
Just
no,
those three.
just those three.
Oh yeah. Also, which one was the Psychomancer?
This one.
This one.
Well, okay, we know her. She's a biomancer, and there's been no evidence that she is a polymancer, as I call them, basically someone that can do multiple forms of magic. This guy's an alchemist, and he wasn't there when I detected him, so I'm thinking it's this one. Is she an elf?
Yep. Well, drow elf, but yeah.
Elven knowledge check. I'll see if I can recognize her. $18. Do I recognize her?
No, you can't.
I'm guessing. Do I notice any symbology on her that might be able to point me towards a direction, or is she in kind of street clothes?
No, all of them are wearing street clothes. Anyway, everyone's going to break off from that. Everyone's going to go break off.
We'll keep on the biomancer.
What was that?
We'll keep on the biomancer.
Okay.
All right, and the biomancer goes, of course. Right back to Diamond Star's mansion.
Ooh. So that's where she's hiding.
You think there's some kind of like business connections between the two?
Little Miss Abomination there. She is an artificially created being. And her father, for lack of a better term, is Yelrin. Her mother is the assassin friend we've got. He used her blood and some serious dark magic to conjure her into existence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, it's late at night now. guards are patrolling the streets. The psychologist left for the day, and obviously she's staying the night over there until things cool off. Because I forgot to tell you, one of the messages is that you've seen nothing. Specifically for the elves, is that you've seen nothing. Everything's okay. Nora could go back to school anytime.
Trying to get her back into the elven community.
Yep.
Yeah. Good thing we've already countered that.
Yay!
They were basically putting subliminal messaging into the pop stars music. We basically deployed a general counter to it, specifically just a deprogramming thing, and we're just having it run through as many things we can get control of. So, it's running, YouTube, Pandora, everywhere we were able to hack into. So we kind of mass deployed a treatment. So that should counteract any effects of people listening to it.
Yep.
Alright, so the next day, I assume we're still spying on Diamond Star's mansion.
Or keep your eyes on it.
You see her get a little annoyed. Like, what the hell? It should be working by now. I have all those copies of those useless CDs and pop stars and Pandoras and all that stuff. They should be literally begging for me to put on their concert by now. My father should be a clean path to re-election. I'm going to have to talk to that psychic again soon. Yeah. Oh, and how's the experiments going? Fine. Couple of your bodyguards is ready, willing, and able, just in case those so-called heroes decide to try to fight us. Yes, find a pop star, please. There's only one hero that's stupid enough, and that's Siri, and that's actually going to be a bit beneficial because of her damaged reputation already. I could just see that she attacked me prematurely. I don't know what to do. But the name's still out there, so
yeah. We're basically leaving them enough rope to hang themselves, and we're just countering what they do before it can take any effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just going into the subtle. I'm also going to do another check using my library on that elven chick. 21 to try to identify her in my library.
all right. It's actually a former house noble who actually has unusual control of her troops for the last 500 years before she came over to this world.
Got it. You said former?
For
She was stripped of her title?
yeah, because there is no titles at this. Yeah, she was stripped of her ability when she found out that the way she controlled the troops is with psychomancy.
And not the one where, hey, it's basically a radio in your head. No, this is you're now a robot for me.
Pretty much.
Got it, yeah.
Even Drow has some standards.
Yeah, we got a person with mind control abilities we need to keep our distance from.
Yep. Now, if we have to go around a person, I'll do what I can to shield my mind. I'll see if I can get some, colander, maybe some tinfoil. That should work, right?
You also hear one more interesting thing for the conversation, referring to you, DeadSec.
Oh,
And it's like, and the abomination, as you call it, is like, but I'm glad I took DeadSec's name off the hit list. Why? It's not like you have a crush on him. Not a crush, but I want him to. I want Psych to brainwash him, make sure she follows each and every one of my commands, like a little puppy dog.
Well, DeadSec, we better install a anti-mind control shield in your armor now.
looking
Especially,
for good deals on bulk aluminum foil.
especially since that second rate, what we call it, Max got captured. I never liked him anyway. Too immature and stuff like that. He always crying about how people are being mean. People was mean to him and stuff like that. I get over it.
Yeah, I can agree. It does get old rather quickly.
This is what we're dealing with. I don't know which is worse, these ones or Ortega.
We kind of unraveled all three of Ortega's allies already. Yelric is in hiding.
No,
we
I
have-
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I just don't know which one of them is worse, Ortega or these three.
Well, the B team is kind of taken over, so what do you expect?
Fair enough.
Yep.
Popcorn?
Now if you excuse me, I gotta go. Now if you excuse me, I gotta go and greet my people online to make sure they keep listening to the content and keep listening to me. You don't like them too much. No, but I do like their money and your attention.
Alrighty. So,
Yes, my fellow friends. How are you? My therapist says that I'm doing super well. Yes.
Who's she talking to?
Uh, video streaming on YouTube.
okay, so basically like a live streaming. Okay.
Yeah. And of course, she's pretty much pulling bullshit about how the stress is getting to her. But she's going to be right back in concert form very soon. And to keep listening to CDs. Obviously not knowing that someone counted CDs already.
I'm just gonna post a couple of things about this being clearly staged. PR that
Chill.
shill.
I'm surprised you didn't go back to 4chan, I guess.
No, just using some of the fake accounts we've got, just post a couple of things here and there to try and challenge. But they probably get lost in the sea of text messages.
Yeah, unfortunately they do.
Yep. So probably nobody really sees them, or if they do, they kind of just dismiss it.
They get blended in with the others.
Yep.
Couple of people are going against you, but obviously you can tell that's her marketing team.
I'll make a quick comment on there as well. Has anyone noticed like their water bill going up lately? It seems like I'm constantly washing my hands all the time. Just seems odd. Even when I normally would. Seems like I'm doing it more.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual. I mean, it's good. It's a safety issue, but still very strange.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much my post. Well, I don't really think there's a whole lot else we can do on her live stream. Hey, Jig, you mentioned like mind control protection stuff. I don't suppose you got like some schematics or how exactly mind control works, so I could maybe try and make something.
There's multiple schools of thought with it. I'm not a psychomancer. I have some rituals that can defend myself, and I did have a gem that protected against mind control, but I kind of sacrificed to release the elven community from it.
Oh boy, don't suppose you had the notes on how you created that.
Yeah, but it'll take time to rebuild.
And I'm guessing there isn't like any technology, anything like mechanical I could use to recreate the effects, or at least not that effectively.
Well, you could come at it from a technological and do another a series of invention checks.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, I had to create something, maybe integrate into my armor. There's also a small part of me is wondering if maybe I should also create something that would specifically hardwire interact with my brain. So that way, if I lose control, it can just like kick me back into control.
Basically, a combination of ultrasonic frequencies and a brain zap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas mine just is literally a shield.
So that is going to be what we can do.
And I can never remember what mind control is, how common.
Meanwhile, you're thinking of that. Pyro, you there? Chimpan?
I'm here.
You have a strange guest. In fact, she's just walking up to you right now saying, "Hi, we never got a chance to meet."
Hello.
And then you realize who it was when she gets into view.
What is that?
Hi. How
I
you
would
doing?
say, Kiri, I'd say it's probably emotion effects. That's the close I can come up with, but you basically are, which is basically 5 ranks of immunity. So not that expensive, but yeah. So it's basically it takes you 5 hours to design it and 20 hours to build it.
Well, let's get a pot of coffee going and get ready on building the thing.
Yeah. Whereas I've already designed one, so I'm just going to go off of my original notes and rebuild the end.
That's not a good roll.
Actually, it's enough. You only need a 10.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, a 15. So you save a little bit of time designing it, and you got to roll again to build it.
All right, re-rolling invent to be guild to actually build it.
Oof.
Oh damn.
You
The
now
high
I guess
quality.
you now have a headband.
Yep,
This
it's right underneath my helmet.
Yep. And I build mine into basically a circlet around my head.
so now you have three people protected from mind control.
Is Siri protected from mind control?
That's the pirate is.
Oh, okay.
That's the exchange for getting married from Oceana. Is he protected from mind control, but in exchange that every fight he might use his powers.
Got it.
Anyway,
All the cosmic powers of the universe.
Anyway, Noah just walked up to Pyro's like, do you know who I am?
Oh God, it's hitting
Nope.
you quickly. Hit back.
Ah, you're fine then. In fact, I heard that your wife's in the Elven Hospital.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just wanted to see if everything's okay. And she just taps your shoulder. 1 second.
I, taps. Pardon, push the hands away before he can do anything.
Not really. Mind check.
What? What do I roll?
Oh, right.
Oh, fuck.
Obviously, melee check, but obviously you pass it. I'm not exactly good at actually fighting yet. Oh, well.
Okay.
Bye. Tell your wife I
Bye
said.
bye, whoever you are.
And tell your wife I said hi. I have some friends at the hospital who could have some fun with her, if you will. I
No.
don't think you're planning on having children anytime soon.
Right.
Especially if her, es- she actually is hurt. How dare you, knave! I was just she goes on walkie talk. She pulls out cell phones like uh 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 punch me again, attack me again, and your wife is dead. Yes. What's up?
Oh, you're playing a game?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm cooking.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry about
I go
that.
to the hospital at least after that. Oh,
Yeah, she
run to the hospital.
yeah she backs off and tries to alert her friends to try to kill your wife. All right. In the hospital you have a couple of FBI agents who's trying to hold back another juggernaut. So I guess it's 1-on-1 in this case. So fortunately, I didn't actually create a juggernaut. So he just looks at you like, meat. I'll kill you. I'll kill you first. And he misses by a golden mile.
Whiff.
Guess it's your turn. And you miss by a golden mile. No wait, yeah, she hits just. But just looked at you as like, you're weak. Obviously, he misses.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be the tough man in the group? Aw, did she marry a baby? Where's your friends at? Or should I just,
Come and hit me down.
or should I just kill her now and just get it over with? And Okay, how does grabbing work? Because he's going to just grab her and toss her across the room.
I don't know.
Seawall, how's just chucking somebody across the wall work? Seawall?
Seawall?
Seawall's dead, guys.
Alright, Dispo, how's chucking across the how's chucking someone across the wall work? Dispo?
What?
How does grabbing work?
How does grabbing work?
Yeah.
Who's trying to grab who, and why are we doing grappling? Why do you hurt me, Ty?
Oh no!
Ty, why did you bring up grappling? Okay. Again, who's grappling who?
The Juggernaut is trying to grab him, trying to grab Chimpan's character.
Okay, has the Juggernaut made its roll?
Huh?
Has the Juggernaut made its roll?
Not yet.
Attack him. Okay. I don't remember it all. Because grappling rules are bad. See, Ty. We don't use grappling! Grappling is bad! Grappling flowcharts exist in this game. Because this is 3.5 era D20, where they didn't just make grapple a condition that's applied, because we're monsters and we had to make grappling fucking a nightmare. Oh god. Oh.
House roll, strength check.
I mean, let's see. No, you've done this, Ty. You've brought this upon yourself. It's a condition of some sort. I know that. But I forget how you actually apply it. The best way is, let's see. The best way is to find improved grab, which is page 85. Improved grab will then tell me what page to actually go to. See grabbing in action and adventure. Grabbing. Okay. Grabbing. Grab. You may attempt to grab a target. Make an attack check. And if you hit, the target makes a resistance check versus the target's strength score or the effect value of their power. Okay. Using their strength or their dodge.
Alright, so attack roll first.
Yeah.
Was of course nothing because
Yeah. So basically, he needs to roll to hit, and then Jimpan gets to roll strength or dodge to dodge. And if Jimpan beats the guy's strength, which means matching it, or better, Jimpan is not grabbed. If Jimpan fails, which means he has to roll below, if Jimpan fails, he's restrained. If he fails by 5 or more, he is bound. For reference, restrained is the immobile and vulnerable condition combined, and bound is defenseless, immobile, and impaired.
so opposed to the difference between chucking across the room and applying a bear hug.
Kinda, maybe. I mean, not really, because you can still do a grab with one hand if you have the ability to do. And when you have somebody grabbed, you can move them while you're moving. But any movement greater than half your movement, the target gets a strength check to resist. If they pass it, then you can only move up to half your movement speed. Which is mildly important, I guess. But if you have super speed and you grab somebody, you could still move somebody like several miles outside of the city and then drop them, and then they're like, oh fuck, now I'm outside the city.
Okay, well obviously it doesn't matter anyway right now because obviously he failed his hit check because he hasn't hit his 21 for it to connect at all, so yeah. The drug just looks like, this is pointless. You're never going to hurt me. Go home and be a family man, or not.
Go away then. Leave me alone.
Ty, you actually hit. What the?
Go away then. Bye bye. Bye.
You go away first. And he tries to attack you again and fails.
Just keep trying to grab Jim Pan. Eventually, he'll succeed, and then Jim Pan will be really easy to take down because when Jim Pan's bound, he doesn't get his parry and stuff. That's basically what grapple builds are meant to do. They're meant to cancel out high defense characters, except you still need to hit for a grapple to work.
Which means you have to. Which means, at least in my case, I have to get at least 17 or higher.
Which I find fucking hilarious. Grappling is supposed to counteract high defense builds, but it doesn't. What actually counters high defense builds is just being lucky. Because the moment you get a lucky hit in, it doesn't matter what that high defense build has, because their defense is high, so their toughness is garbage.
Assuming that their defense does work against area of effect, though. Area of effect can be quite devastating to defense builds.
I mean, evasion.
True.
Like, that's literally... Evasion then completely removes that negative. And then some.
Alright, just an update to you all. Dream Pass at the hospital find the Juggernaut because Girl Noah sent a secret agent to kill Oceana.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Pretty
That's
much.
what I'm thinking.
Alright, chimpanzees go. Ouch, she actually stunned him. What the?
Did he focus his chi and hit him in the weak point?
I guess so. Because now it's actually starting to. Because now he's actually starting to back off. And
Who's the weakling now?
And she's going to try to go for a charge attack. Like, let's just say this. Remember the Street Fighter movie when Sagat just goes all berserk and starts charging at people? Yeah, he's going to do that. Obviously, less effective, but and doesn't work anyway.
Nope.
Jesus!
Jim Pan laughs in high defense.
He's literally become stronger every single time during this fight.
So, eventually one of them is going to hit the other and do damage.
Yeah, but
Jim's already
yeah,
doing
but
damage.
there's actually a progression that I'm actually afraid of. Like,
No, you know what I mean, though.
I know.
Eventually, Jim Pan is going to do enough damage that this guy goes down.
actually, he does go down. Really.
Oh.
Bitch! That guy went down like that. He's a bitch.
Is Jim Pan going to call us to come help him pick up this guy? Because we got a place to contain him.
I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just, in the kitchen, cooking some food or getting some food. I don't know. And I go, hey, what you need, Pyre?
I need you to
Pyre?
come to the hospital. I need your help a little bit.
What's going on at the hospital?
Nothing special, but I need you to be here. Help me.
Okay, we'll be right
Yes.
over.
Yeah.
I'll grab the team. I guess we'll go out the side door secretly and show up there. What do we see? Do we see like a knocked out guy on the ground?
I knocked that guy on the ground and surrounded with elves casting spells on him just in case he tries to get back up.
Okay. I'm guessing this guy is magical.
Yeah, of course.
No, he's just a giant dude that's got super strength. You know, what do you normally think?
How long can you keep him knocked out for without somebody having to stand by?
Oh no, we're just keeping it. Oh, we're just forcing magic checks on him just in case he gets back up.
I gotta put him in a big stone box and carry him back to my place and throw him in one of the magic nullification cells.
Alright, you drag him back here like, what the? Where am I? How'd that little man knock me out?
He's small, but tenacious.
The fuck's going on?
Hey, language.
Hey. Let him have a little bit of swearing.
Fine. So, welcome to my castle. You're currently in a cell that nullifies magic.
And as you say that, he's actually shrunk back down to normal. And you actually do see something. You actually see something on his sleeve. Most notably, the diamond. Most notably, he's one of the diamond. He's one of the Diamond Star's little bodyguards.
Really? You brought an identifying object on you. What
What
kind of henchman are you?
What? Damn it!
Amateur hour. Haven't I been saying this is turning into amateur hour?
Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
She's going to kill me, literally. I just signed on for this crew too.
Don't worry, we can keep you contained here for quite a while. Food's pretty good. Your next door neighbor is a little bit annoying, but, well, he's a goblin, so what do you expect?
Fire!
No, he's trying to set the cell on fire, but obviously to no effect.
How do you set a stone cell on fire? Someone tell me this.
What?
Goblin
Don't
magic.
you understand? I mean, it's easy.
Goblin.
You
magic.
can't!
Yeah, no, it's easy. You just cover it in flammable dust.
Okay,
he took
without
away his
bringing
bombs!
Without bringing an outside agent in.
I mean, you don't need there to be any agent from outside. Dust is very flammable and pretty explosive.
True, but you need quite a bit of it.
I mean, he just needs enough to create a fire.
Which
In
would,
a
gotta
then,
warm up
concentrated
itself.
space.
which would then be quickly contained by the people work by the things
You're-
maintaining the castle.
Goblin.
True.
There you go.
So congratulations, you saved your wife.
I
But Snora's still walking the streets, laughing on the way.
What a bitch.
Well, obviously she's going back home to recover from the wounds. Because I didn't think you actually could hit her 2 times in a row.
Should be glad we did that. We weren't there. We'd have captured her and thrown her into the cell next door. Look, I've got 9 cells in this place. I got plenty of room for all of them. I'm not joking. I can contain up to 9 people in this place.
Are we just kidnapping people now? Are we kidnappers?
No, we're containing a goblin that tried to assassinate people, and now we're containing a bodyguard that tried to kill our friend's wife. And there aren't many places that can contain magical creatures.
Wait, Robo Boy got married?
No, Pyre. He married Oceana, the mermaid.
Oh, that's a binding relationship? I didn't think
I
you
told
could
you
marry...
I told you it's a binding relationship. The second he
I
drank her
didn't
blood.
I didn't think you could actually marry fish. I guess that's what that smell is.
What? Why do you think he's immune to mind control? And he's probably going to outlive most of them by now.
He's gonna outlive everyone, and then everyone looks at Siri.
I said,
He's gonna outlive half of us. Yes.
Long term, my character might be picking up immortality as well.
Hey, get off my back. This is my monkey to bear.
I think long term, my character could probably find a way for immortality by means of uploading his consciousness.
So you mean turn yourself into an Eclipse Phase character?
okay, so
You know that's exactly what that is, Kiri. As an Eclipse Phase character, you put your consciousness into a box in the back of your skull.
Cortical stack, technically.
Yeah, it's called a cortical stack because it's the back of your skull.
It's also how it's done in what was the TV? What was it? It was recently Altered Carbon.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested in watching that, which is going to be one of the shows that me and Kiri are going to watch. But I think first we'll do Twin Peaks because we need to compare Twin Peaks to Black Spot.
Look, I've watched it. I recommend it. It's a good series.
Oh, yeah, it's on the watch list. We have a big watch list, Seawall.
well, I'm the only person just watched Mortal Kombat last night, thinking, "Oh, this is actually a good movie." How they fucked up in the sequel, I know how they fucked up in the sequel, but
We're not talking about Mortal Kombat, Ty. We have standards here.
Hey,
Combat.
Also, if we're going to talk about great fighting game movies, we have to talk about the best ever. That being, of course, Street Fighter. Because if you read the actual production diaries of what happened for that, it is insane. Oh.
the fact they actually got that off the ground, it's a miracle.
Well, you gotta keep in mind that they had to literally smuggle the actors into where they were filming because of what was happening during filming. And I don't think I need to say anything further than they needed to smuggle the actors in.
Where were they filming?
I think that's all you need to. I'm not going to tell you. You can figure it out based on the time period.
What movie is this?
Street Fighter. The live action Street Fighter with Van Damme.
Is this like in Kosovo?
Hold on.
like to see what-
94. But where was it shot? There you go.
I love how the fact that I pointed out they had to smuggle the actors in is just making everybody go, wait, what? And it's like, yeah.
It's not saying where they filmed.
Here, I'll pull it up. Sorry, I was, while doing this, was also just getting some orc girl images for reasons. Because those are useful. Shut up. I need more orc women in
Thailand!
Yeah. Remember what was happening in Thailand in the 90s?
I was 2 at the time.
In 94, I was 1.
Yeah, I don't know much about Thailand, unfortunately. What happened?
I was 10, I still don't know what happened in
Assuming a civil
Thailand.
war.
Something, I forget. The point was that it made it so that that's what they had to do to get the actors to where the actual filming site was from the hotels they were at. Because they were in a secure location, and where their stuff was, they had to go past the unsecure location.
Ah.
Yeah. So they had to go out in the boats in the middle of the night, in the dark. And, so this is basically, again, it's crazy. Just everything. Also, they were only supposed to use 6 of the characters originally. The original script only had Bison, Chun-Li, Guile, because, the whole Chun-Li and Bison thing. Guile was supposed to be there. And 3 others. I forget who the 3 others were.
I assume Ken Ryu is one of them because...
No, Ken and Ryu were added in later.
Oh, wow.
Again, yeah. it was supposed to be a Guile movie. I believe.
So I guess their characters is Zangief, about.
Yeah, one of Zangief for Balrog was supposed to be in, I think. But yeah, it's basically they had. It got mandated that they had to include all the characters, which is why it becomes such a clusterfuck. Because when you suddenly mandate that you have to add in another 6 characters, and they all have to, which includes why the scientist suddenly goes from being a white dude to being an Indian man, because he becomes Dulcim. And that's why there's another guy that just becomes... There's just a Blanca randomly at the end, because we needed to fit Blanca and Dulcim in there. And when you realize that, suddenly it starts making sense why it was a mess. It was meant to be also more of a... the original script was still campy, but it was a campy spy movie, basically, with Guile going in to stop, and then there'd be some martial arts stuff. And then it turned into what it is. And that's kind of why I absolutely adore it, because this is the type of stuff that happens when studio mandates become insane. And
this is what happens when the studio starts pounding cocaine like it's going out of style.
Oh no! You don't understand.
That's Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That's
That's Street Fighter. That's Street Fighter. Because this is not a joke. Van Damme and the cast had $1,000 coke habit a day.
I assume with the exception of Raul Julia, because his condition.
No, it's implied that Julia did cocaine at least once. At least once.
I'm pretty sure, hey, I'm about to die soon. Let me smoke some cocaine on the way.
You don't smoke. I smoke the cocaine. Ty,
that's crack.
So God. Okay. It's time for another lesson in Diploraptor drug collectors. Why am I the one teaching everyone how to do drugs? Okay, so first up, you don't smoke cocaine. You snort cocaine.
I know that. My mom just shut down for a couple minutes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Plus, I'm thinking weed.
All right, instructions unclear. Eat the snow. Got it.
Okay, so a couple days later, you finish up the device.
No. I just wanted to point out that that's actually a thing we know about. Van Damme is talking about it because he had all this cocaine for the shoot, and it was enough cocaine that by the end of the shoot, it turned out that the cocaine he bought and brought was basically $1,000 a day that he was using and giving out to the others. So that means basically any given day, everybody on the crew, because Van Damme very liberally gave it out to everybody because he's such a chill guy, which is the other big thing. Anytime you hear about Van Damme being a super awesome dude, that's true. He is super awesome and nice and loves making jokes about himself.
And those are the best kind of Hollywood actors because they're kind of like normal people at that point. It's basically a regular dude, but they're a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, and it's great because then you combine that with the fact that, we don't know how much of the cocaine was used by Van Damme on a day-to-day basis, but goddamn, just imagining the fact that everybody. Also, don't forget they were getting on boats in the fucking dark at the beginning of the day, and some of them could be blitzed on cocaine because they had to again be smuggled because Thailand at the time. Oh, it's...
What was it? What's the old saying? Truth is stranger than fiction?
Yes. I mean, it's like how the conquistadors dumped billions of dollars of platinum in modern money into the ocean because they didn't want it because they thought it was basically fool's silver.
Yeah, because back then platinum was a very rare metal in Europe.
Super rare. So they didn't understand. They just thought it was because of its properties. They just thought it was fool's silver, and that people were painting it gold to pass it off as gold because it's similar weight and softness.
Yeah. Also, inability to be easily tarnished.
Yeah.
Probably help.
Yeah, that too. But the point being, just to imagine a novel where the invaders dump all the super valuable resource because they don't find it valuable themselves. You'd call the writer a hack.
Yeah, it's like if it was an alien invasion movie, the aliens are dumping all of the fucking all of the all of like the rare earth elements, which are probably going to be needed for a long time, no matter what industry you're talking about, and going for carbon, the most common element, one of the most common elements on the planet.
Or, like the Tom Cruise movie, the aliens are taking our water. They are that was that Tom Cruise movie where he's a clone.
Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the reveals. The aliens are after the water of all fucking things.
I think it's easy to acquire normally.
The
Even
literal.
though you would get, even if you were arguing that they're trying to produce tritium and tritium and deuterium for fusion react, you can get more of that from a gas giant, and it'd be a hell of a lot easier to harvest it too.
I mean, not only that, but
equivalent.
Literally the amount of asteroids that are in the asteroid belt, the amount of which are just literally ice.
Yeah.
There's more asteroids out there in water volume than on our entire planet several times over. So
Well, not only that, but I believe there isn't there a moon? I think of is it Jupiter that has the moon that is basically a giant ball of frozen water, effectively.
There's 2 moons around Jupiter that are that, but one of them it's literally an ice shell over an ocean, which is the one thing we know is that we don't know how thick. That's Europa. Europa has the ice shell, and Titan has where methane rains from the skies.
So weirdly enough, it's one of the best candidates for an off-planet colony.
Yep.
If I remember right, there's a method with methane to produce water.
Yeah. It's super fucking cold, but if you could actually get there and set up, it would be amazingly good for all of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, what you would probably want to produce, if I know my, I don't even know what the field would be called, but you'd want to basically build underground facilities with tiny domes on the surface.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. It's one of those things where it just goes to show you how insane our reality is, because there's just stuff like that all over. Our universe is scattered with insane things. The fact is, we don't know if Europa has life on it, but there's a high likelihood that it does underneath the ice sheath. Because...
Well, we don't know if it's going to be complex life or single-celled organisms, but hey.
Oh, we know that there's going to be at least single-celled organisms. That's what I'm saying. We don't know if there's life, and I mean that in the sense we don't know if there will be anything more than single-cell organisms, which in and of itself is insanely cool, because if there is complex life, imagine complex life that's developed to effectively a deep-sea biome, but without the super high pressure variable. Imagine anglerfish, but they could swim in normal ocean waters. Actually, that would be just awesome. And then we could transport them across the universe back to Earth and just release them in the ocean. Go, super anglerfish!
I've got a feeling that's going to lead to some problems.
Don't you want to release anglerfish that are the size of sharks? Come on, Seawell. Anglerfish that are the size of great white sharks.
No!
Come on, Seawell. We could name them Fluffy and Kodo.
I'm going to go with that's going to cause some serious disruptions to the native wildlife.
What about a megalodon instead?
Yeah, see, well, there you go. Kiri's getting involved. We're trying to revive the megalodon, but we're going to give it that growth hormone that some cows have, so it grows super fast and is even more ripped.
Assuming that growth hormone actually works on the on that creature. I'm not an expert in biology, so
why don't I put you in SeaWorld of Jurassic Park?
To answer your question, the answer is maybe. We've been able to see its effects on other animals, other mammals and things. So the plausibility is 100% there, as it is just a standard brain functioning chemical. So
Yeah.
we could make super sharks. Super shark.
I'm going to go with that's not the best idea.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too.
It's better than creating a theme park where you have a bunch of dinosaurs running around.
Well, if you
So-
limit yourself to what was it? Herbivore dinosaurs only, it would actually be fairly safe.
Yeah, but everyone wants to
Some of
see the
most
T-Rex
vicious
and the
animals
Raptors.
in nature.
Vicious if you get into their territory. If you give them their distance, they actually are fairly docile.
Also, I'd much rather have velociraptors, because imagine little turkeys running around. Little, super colorful, because we know the velociraptors were colorful based on various imprintings. Imagine that just running around. It would be great. It's like, oh, look at the little turkeys. Meh.
Yeah, because what was it? The actual due to popular media, what's called a diplo in Jurassic Park is actually a velociraptor, and I think the velociraptors are actually named something else. Probably.
I mean, to be fair, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Those guys are an actual dinosaur, but yeah, velociraptors are basically turkey-sized, and then the dinosaur that they used as the velociraptor is the Utah raptor.
Yep.
Because that's where it was first discovered, and it's basically exactly what it sounds like.
Just a big old velociraptor.
I mean, yeah, it's a big old raptor. Big old
But
raptor.
hey, if we what's his name? If we get Chris Pine, we should be able to tame them, and then we can have cavalry that can ride. And then we can, then we can reverse engineer. Then we can clone Ronald Reagan, give him an Uzi, and put him on the back.
Why would we clone Reagan?
Because we're trying to do the meme image.
But we could. Why don't we go all in then, and uncover a way to generate plasma with our hands, so we can just become Harry Dresden, and get a T-Rex?
That would work too, but again, we'd have to figure out how to do basically magic.
I'm okay with basically discovering magic, because then we can just say, "Be gone!" and just plasma beam through an area.
But don't forget, the laws of magic are a thing, and there's a reason why they should be followed.
I agree with you, because I'm running a Dresden Files game, but at the same time, plasma beam.
If see what they asked for more detective novel approach to the next Mutants and Monsters campaign, I'll just went with monster. Someone controls all the dinosaurs and attempts to rob the city.
Oh, I was just saying if we were going to continue with Mutants and Master.
I said yeah. If you continue, it's going to be more
yeah.
detective.
I was going to say go more traditional Marvel DC in style.
Yeah.
Instead of urban fantasy.
I keep forgetting that this is supposed to be an urban fantasy game, because it just, when I think urban fantasy, I generally think of the urban fantasy being hidden, or if it's not hidden, then there's crazy bullshit, and it's basically just a high fantasy setting with modern tech. And it's neither. It's like they're both very segregated, and it's weird.
Well, because this world's only been a pseudo fantasy for about 20 years, so it actually kind of mechanically makes some sort of weird sense.
To be fair, I do love superhero settings where the supers have only been around very recently. Though I also do like doing it where the supers literally just came back and that's the start of a campaign. Yeah. I would love to do a superhero game where that's just it. Yeah, you guys are all starting up and you've all just suddenly got powers. And that's the thing. Superhero media exists, etc. And suddenly people have powers. Of course, I also like the base Raiders model, which is just, there was a bunch of superheroes and all this crazy superhero bullshit, and then they all vanished like 2 years ago, leaving all their stuff unguarded. They've been gone for 2 years, so guess what people have been doing?
Robbing it.
Exactly, because let's be fair here. If you could find Captain America's super soldier drug and eject it and hope it works, you do it.
That or so.
Injecting it.
That or so in the black market.
Shit, man.
I mean, or selling it, yeah. But the point is, you'd give yourself the superpowers you wanted, and then you'd make yourself rich by selling stuff.
I'll be the anti-Cloud.
Reminds me of that's actually I did a one shot of Base Raiders where the one player got a bunch of the drugs and then abandoned the rest of the party at the end of the thing because he got out before them. They were all fine, but he basically took his car and just said fuck it and left with all the formulas they wanted to test or use themselves to sell them. Which, sadly, since we never went to an actual campaign with that, the campaign was going to start with the rest of them hunting down and murking him for doing that. Because they wanted those super drugs.
They could have retired with those super drugs.
They could have retired, or they could have become superheroes, which is what some of them wanted to do. The point being, and that's actually another thing. They talk about how, super drugs are valued. Because they have intrinsic values based on what powers they provide, etc. Because something that just provides, super strength but not super durability isn't nearly as valuable. Because, sure, you could throw that car, but your spine is still human.
Your spine's like, yo, fuck you.
Oh god. Did anyone else just hear the snapping sound of a man?
Oh boy.
Oh, look, he's lying there.
Oh boy.
Actually, that's one of the things. Like the base Raider setting, I love that one of the cheapest powers to buy is just a thermal blast from your hand. It's ridiculously cheap. I think it's only 10. Let's see, it's 2 loot points, so it's 15 loot points or something. It's so cheap. Just having thermal blasts, and it makes sense because that's all you get. Turns out being able to fire up plasma bolts from your hand is, a relatively cheap ability. Just like because you can buy a plasma rifle that does the exact same thing. And I mean, which are you going to do? Inject yourself with dangerous chemicals or pick up the gun that fires it?
Yep.
I will mainline and start going all out with the plasma rifle. Like I'm going out of fashion.
To be fair, the plasma rifle is actually pretty great because of the fact that it can actually be more expensive because the plasma rifle has the intimidate quality on it. Because it turns out a giant honking fucking plasma rifle that glows ominously even when you're not about to fire it and hums loudly, is intimidating because it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And it was Ty.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. What?
Can Siri cut open Jim Pan's character and implant into him some plasma weaponry?
You already have a plasma weapon in Canvas.
But I want to open up Jim Pan and give him plasma weapons.
He's gonna die.
He'll be fine. I can put him back together.
Mostly.
Anyway, DedSec. As you comb the message boards, you see a very strange message on the Diamond Breaker forum in 4chan.
What is the message?
To the so-called Diamond Breakers. Meet me at the stadium at 12 midnight. Come alone.
I'm going to do like an IP trace and route to see where the heck this is coming from.
Better get a second person on that keyboard so you can hack faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait, we're gonna double hack? We're both
Yes.
gonna get on the keyboard? Yes!
Oh, goddamn NCIS there. Or
That's the joke.
PSI,
Yes.
one of those two. I don't remember.
It's NCIS where that happens.
Yeah.
At least that one actually makes sense because they're both very good typers and they were a couple for a long time. So it can be explained as they're,
They're in sync.
Yeah, they're segmenting out the code thing they're doing.
It would make more sense if they were, working on two separate computers that were working together. But
Make do with what you can do with. This is the point at the end of the day. Plus, it's derpy fun. I mean, that's really at the end of the day all I'd say is it's a very, very derpy show.
Like that one where they were doing video games, and apparently the person was like trying to mimic what the person was using with the controller, and somehow they became a master gamer.
I want to put out my personal favorite thing from NCIS is Gibbs' mentor. Also, just Gibbs in the early seasons is fucking amazing. From the fact that he trolled some of the characters by pretending like he doesn't know movies when he very clearly knows the movie they're talking about. Or the fact that a suspect's running, and he's already shot at them, so Gibbs has the ability to shoot back. So you were like, "Oh, where's Gibbs going to shoot him in the ass?" Because of course. And
Gibbs.
keeping in mind that he's a Marine sniper who worked Desert Storm.
A quick question: what weapon was he using at the time?
It's just a basic hunting rifle.
Got it. So yeah, he could actually pull that off if it was decently sighted.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Simo did it without being decently sighted.
Zemo Heha?
Yes.
Yep, the white death.
I thought he sighted his own rifle.
He had iron sights.
I don't know if he had iron sights, but he sighted the rifle himself, so it was actually pretty well tuned for a rifle, especially a Mosin.
I mean, yeah, it was well tuned for him, his personal standards. Yes.
I'm more talking like, somebody's zeroed the sight decently enough.
Yeah. Also, there's the amazing joke with Gibbs' mentor of they pull out a full-size saw blade. He had it in his shoe. How? Because that's just perfect. You don't need anything further. You just need to know that the man had a saw blade in his shoe.
Anyway, you're
Who
gonna
doesn't
try.
have a saw blade in their shoe? Am I
You
right?
gonna try through the double hack?
Double hack!
Well, I could technically help him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's helping him, and I'm just going to watch and just be like, double hack, kill them! Woo.
Let's see, what was needed to reroll?
Oh, yeah.
I help out up to 25. I got him up to 25.
Oh yeah, you have just enough knowledge to figure out that it's actually coming from Diamond's mansion itself.
It's coming from inside the house.
Oh no! They've come here for us at last! I knew this day would come! Our sins have caught up with us! You know what this means!
Alright, and when did they say they wanted to meet up? And
Meet
where-
at the stadium at midnight.
Pulls out gun. Sorry guys, take you all out. Can't let any of them know where we were.
let's see. And what time of day is it?
We can't let them know where we were last summer.
By the time you find this message, about 11 o'clock.
So an hour.
Yeah.
Well, we could get there early.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna grab my anti
Your anti match?
my anti mind control headband, and I'm gonna grab my circlet, technically speaking. Then I'm also gonna grab my staff that's specifically designed to fuck with Diamond Princess and take her powers away. Then Kiri, bring the Diamond Breaker rifle.
Yep.
We okay, if mine doesn't work, his is specifically designed to shatter carbon. Specifically, diamond and its various derivatives.
So, what you're saying is we could use this for kinky things.
No, this will kill people.
Okay. Listen, all I'm saying is, can we fire it off at some cruise liners?
Why would you want to
Why
fire a
would do
cruise line?
that?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it would probably cause some damage, but this is designed to deal with diamond and types of hard carbon. It'd probably be able to do damage steel okay, but I mean, not as much carbon in steel.
Fine. I'll just have to wait and do it another day.
Do I even want to know what you're trying to do?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Is it legal?
Yes.
Is it legal under modern law?
With my considering who I am, yes.
I'm gonna say we're gonna put a pin in that and consider that Plan Z. Okay.
This is where you go. Oh wait, no, right. You have a diplomatic immunity.
Consider it revoked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Siri has
boy.
diplomatic immunity.
Well, I mean, in real life, there are ways to bypass diplomatic immunity, but it takes pretty serious crimes.
I mean, it's not like it's a government-owned building or anything, so it's fine. It's a ship in international waters.
Yeah, but whichever nation is flying the flag, whichever nation's flag is flying on that ship, may have something to say about it.
I mean, I don't think Haiti's gonna do anything.
Well, that's Haiti.
I'm just shooting cruise liners that land near Haiti. Why? Shh.
We knew a guy back then that really pissed her off during the Haitian Revolution. That's why.
Yeah, he was one of the French guys. Frankly, everyone pissed her off during that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to not find somebody that did.
Alright, so you're going to fire into the stadium? The front gates are surprisingly open, and there's a clear path all the way to the main stage.
You think we're gonna go in through the front door? This is an open air stadium. We're coming in from the top.
Alright, you can come into the top.
Superman landing, Superman landing.
Think more surfing on a rock land.
That's what you're doing. I'm Superman landing.
Well, I can technically Superman land too because I do have the safe fall ability. As long as I'm
Yeah.
landing on something made of stone.
Yeah, but yours isn't as cool because you have safe fall. Mine, I just impact like a fucking meteorite, and the ground caves in.
And you get up a minute later.
No, she's not harmed.
Oh yeah, you've got stupid good toughness.
Yeah. That stupid good toughness for reference means that, what is it? If you drop me from orbit, let's see, you take this and that. Yes, so I could be over 60 miles up. I'd actually have to pull out the actual calculations, but I could be well over 60 miles up and just impact, and I would be unharmed.
Well, okay, with 60 miles up, you're dealing with some re-entry conditions.
Yes, but that's not the point. The point is she can survive re-entry. I mean,
I was gonna go with if you were dropped out of a high altitude plane, eventually you just hit terminal velocity, and there's not going to be any more damage.
exactly. But you got to go for the big one, which is re-entry. Fly up and do re-entry. Wait, where's Siri? What's that? Is that a falling star? Siri's falling in.
Oh god. Okay. Well, okay, so we're showing up. You're doing a Superman landing. I'm doing kind of a landing with the Rock, and I've got Pyre on the riding shotgun with me because he can't fly.
Yep.
And then we
Yep.
got Kiri coming in via jetpack.
Yep. And Cadence
it.
will be in a nearby building. Act as a sniper.
Yep. I've got a wizard staff this time.
One time we should all just do belly flops.
No.
Come on. Think
It's not
about
quite
it.
as heroic looking.
Okay. Let's do what they did in that Power Rangers movie. We all skydive in.
Well, as long as we're landing on something made of stone, I'll be fine. Or earth, I'll be fine.
Well, don't worry. We give you a stone surfboard. Because remember, they were doing surfboard tricks too.
Yes, I can fly with any sort of stone platform, including a stone surfboard. That's how I fly normally.
This is what she's saying as she's falling in.
So yeah, so you're gonna land in there. I'm gonna just be float. I'll drop Pyre off, but I'll keep floating above the ground on my stone rock.
See, the best news is that because of the fact that she's falling and the range of her gun, she can spend most of the fight just falling in and then Superman landing at the last second. And everyone will be just like, oh, shit.
Alright, so as everyone
Jump off that.
everyone eventually lands, you see the lights go on bright, and cameras starting to roll, and Diamond Star looking like, these are the infamous Diamond Breakers, those so-called heroes who tried to hack into my life. Look, they even brought that evil person Siri with them. They're trying to kill me.
You kind of have an overinflated sense of opinion of yourself.
You're the one who's allied yourself with a being that was created through black magic, necromancy, and stolen genetic material.
Who says that?
Nerd! No, but seriously, I just want to be very clear. I'm not here to shoot you or fight you.
Oh, was that I'm sorry, the cameras got cut off.
No, actually, in fact, it's already been determined through extensive testing done by the Elven School of Magic not too far away. There's now a active wanted poster for both the creature and the being that created her so-called father.
Kinky.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll try to turn it as fast as humanly possible.
Look, just give up the ghost already, kid. You're not going to win this fight.
Oh, I already won this fight. She snaps and the camera stopped rolling.
Serious
Ooh,
snaps when they
oops.
start rolling again.
Like, oops. I guess I cut off the feed.
DedSec, re-engage the feeds for us, please. Thank you.
Re-engaging the feeds.
Except one problem. You have to re-engage them manually.
No. I spent a hero point. They're re-engaged.
So somehow her bodyguards' guns
They fucked up.
they fucked up and it can't kill the feed completely. I mean, kill the feed.
Hold on, one moment, please. DedSec, do you have a telephone built into that suit of yours?
Yes.
Let me make a quick phone call. I'm calling my media guy.
All right.
Hey,
I hand him like an earbud.
Meanwhile, he's trying to kill the fucking feed.
You're up.
I'm gonna use a hero point to reroll that. I need to convince him to back us. There we go. Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
yeah, Diamond Princess has called us here and basically gone completely insane. I think she's gonna try to kill myself and my friend. So we got a live feed if you guys want to broadcast that nationwide.
We have a feed broadcasting license, but yeah, I'll hook up real quick. Just tell me tell me the location.
I'm putting my friend on the line. He'll give your people all the stuff to hook into the live.
Yep. I provide him that information.
Guys, you know what this means, right?
We're making a video that's going to be more viral and popular than Leave Britney Alone.
I mean, that too.
What I do now? If we can't kill the fear, let's pull some acting abilities. I'm sorry for everyone for every one of my fans, but in order for me to destroy these ghastly so-called heroes, I have to defend myself. Fellas, see what you could do. And of course, her four chief bodyguards come out.
Hold on. One thing. Points staff down, points it towards her, and fires.
Wait. Before you do that,
Okay. I'll hold off.
your mind control has been revoked.
How? I'm just curious.
I just wanted to say it. Okay, go. Do it. Shoot her.
This isn't a mind control weapon. This is an anti-mind control weapon. Fine, firing. 13 versus her defense, versus her dodge.
I think it actually hits.
Okay, now we need to do a willpower test.
Oh no, she's got a good willpower. What do we do? Clock's gun. Moon's on it.
Ooh, they meet.
Tied.
So, did you say that basically?
Yeah, that means it
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah, this black beam just comes out of the staff, and then suddenly just little things of light just start getting sucked out of her as she feels her powers draining.
What's going to as she reaches for obviously very hard carbon, like the fuck?
Now the piece de resistance.
I have temporarily stripped you of your powers, as the black diamond, the black light coming out of the diamond is now white.
What he means to say is you're a nerd.
So you cannot absorb materials to make yourself stronger anymore.
She's actually starting to back off, like,
Now, we need to talk.
bodyguards, cover my escape.
Throws Daedalus at her. I'm gonna whip her in the fucking face with my gun.
She's trying to run.
Yeah, I already told you what I'm doing, Ty.
If I have any additional actions, I'm basically going to use my Earth Move ability to basically put a giant stone slab in front of the exit.
So, Ty, what's her dodge? I need to know. That'll make things easy for just calculating this out.
I hit her with a 13, so...
Ooh,
she put everything into toughness, but her toughness ability requires her to absorb diamond. So, guess what I did?
Okay, that
Nice.
hits. And, I know what? I can luck reroll that.
Yeah, because her dodge is like
Oof.
9.
Oof. Wait, she actually has a negative dodge?
No, 9. No, 9 straight.
Then I would have missed. with the 13.
No,
Because-
her dodge is 9. He hits 9 total.
Okay. I'm just. We're not going to talk about this. We've had this conversation too many times.
Moving forward. Fuck it. Moving forward.
Yeah, move forward.
I'm
Okay.
running the next thing. We'll
Alright.
decide when that happens when I'm running.
Alright,
God help me.
alright. Toughness is slashed by 10, so take this what you will.
So make 2 toughness saves, okay? Fails the first. Fails the second.
Alright, so what happens?
Okay, so she got subtract 10 from that. Means she got a 17, which means she fails it by 2 degrees. So she's dazed. Then she fails the second one with a 22 versus a 34. I
guess that means she's knocked out.
that's enough to be 3 degrees, which is almost enough to knock her out. I think that means if she fails it again, she's knocked out.
If
I'd
she
have
fails
to
by
double-
3 degrees again, she's basically knocked out.
Yeah, you have to
But
fail
she's
by.
staggered for the rest of this. She can only do 1 action per turn now.
And she's also got another -2 to do that. So effectively, her toughness bonus is 12 less. Yeah, good. That's good.
So I stole her absorption ability, so she's not nearly that tough.
Boom, boom.
Okay.
Her friend runs out and tries to heal her back to heal her to mobile now. Like,
Aw, that's cute.
like, what are you doing, bygones? Sure.
So you just shot a person.
All right, so
Siri's a bad person.
You can tell your therapist about that when we're all done with this.
Siri,
so all of them are aiming at all of them are aiming at
Siri.
actually Gio, because he's the one that shot the weapon.
I mean, to be fair, Siri did shoot the woman twice.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, you did nullify her powers. To be fair, and also to be fair, though, you can't heal Daedalus's gunshot wounds.
Wow, they missed. By
the by, I want to point
That
out
one
you
hit.
can't. Wait. I want to point out something. People don't know this because it hasn't come up, but Daedalus has incurable, which means that you have to heal naturally. It has quirk if you have certain regeneration
Yeah,
against
they
random.
only the third one hits. So I'll roll damage. I don't soak it, but so I basically take 1 toughness damage as it slams into my thing. Ow!
Like, what the hell are you doing? No, what? Take the formula now. But boss, you're. Does you want me to kill your families too? I mean, do you want me to fire you? Do whatever it takes to protect me.
You do know that this is on live television
Yeah,
right now, right?
Yeah, I know that means they're fucked up.
She's really bad at this whole being subtle about being evil thing.
So the 2 people that missed by a country mile pull out some syringes.
Somebody take those from them before they hurt themselves,
Will do.
please.
Will do. Just try and subdue them.
Biology students have been denounced for crossing weed with strawberries.
My goal is to try and subdue them.
That's the worst Photoshop ever, but I love it.
24 against their will.
Hits.
And what did you do? Subdue?
Yeah, my goal is to subdue them with the restraining rope.
Oops. one thing, but yeah, it pretty much hits. I'm just hit the rolls because
How many degrees of success? I think I've pretty much incapacitated them.
well, one of them. You still have another juggernaut. You have another would-be juggernaut unless Dispo or Jimpan restrains him too.
I can try.
Now, this is multi-attack, so I can try going against the others as well. How many others are there? Oh wait, no, that's
Okay,
not what multi-attack is. Never mind.
Yeah, because they're all spread apart. Let me just. Oops. Alright, so he's restrained, but. Alright, is anyone going to do anything about the other juggernaut? Whooping juggernaut?
I try to grapple him. But I don't know how.
Well, you could just kick him or do a Kamehameha against him and see if he drops him all the way.
If he's a minion,
Fuck.
he'll go down in one hit.
Why did I always put that away? Yeah.
Yeah. Or
This will last chance before she turns into a super beast.
hero point.
Then Jinpeg took her single-handedly. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, they don't
Sure.
have very good dodge, so we might be able to bury them easily enough.
Mm.
Fortunately, I think I'm out of actions. I think everyone's out of action.
Yeah. This was the only one that has an action left.
Diplo, can you restrain him, please?
Yeah. Who do you want me to restrain?
The Joker with the syringe that basically he's about to inject himself with super heroin.
I want to see where this goes, honestly.
It turns him into basically a poor man's Juggernaut.
But okay, so you want me to shoot the superheroine? If he just gets coated in this stuff, he actually has to inject it, right?
Yeah, he has to actually inject it.
Okay, so I can just blow his arm off. That's good.
Preferably not. This is being live broadcast.
Damn it! I want to take out the boss, though. I mean, she's already so weak.
No, she's not injecting herself.
Yeah, but she's already really crippled from my earlier shots.
I've already sealed the exit. She can't escape. We've got time to deal with her.
Oh, fine. I'll shoot the guy. I'll shoot the dude's drugs so he can't get high.
Yeah.
There, I got a 16. The best part is that my bullets are homing. Why is he rolling a dodge?
You don't roll dodge.
This is You don't roll parry.
Well, I think there are technically some situations, but not a normal attack check.
I mean, versus AOE's, you just take his dodge and add 10 to it to figure out what his defense is. And I think his defense is his dodge is plus 11, so I need to get a 21 to hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a very surprisingly high dodge.
Yeah, but it's going to go out the window because now he
Well,
ejected himself to
for
zero.
a
So
mook,
I mean, that's fine, because the bullet's going to curve back around next turn. So he's just going to get shot twice on next round.
like, ah! Well, at least one of you did your jobs right. Now, incapacitate them.
so does that mean I get to go?
Yeah. Like, let me actually put on a roll right now.
Okay, 16 versus his 10 plus his dodge. Does that beat
Which one?
Mr. Juggernaut?
It's
Yeah, he now has to roll his dodge versus DC 19.
you mean it's toughness?
No, this is not a toughness attack. This is a trap check. I can use Create Earth to trap people. So he has to roll his dodge. Yeah, I basically pull him into the ground, and it's now as if he's surrounded by cement up to his neck.
And then a bullet's going to curl around and hit him in the face.
Yes. Anyone else want to try that?
Bullet flies and curls and nice.
I'm going to roll Intimidate. I've taken her powers away, buried your secret weapon up to his neck in solid stone, and trapped you all in here.
Is this where the sex dungeon stuff starts?
No. I recommend you drop your weapons, drop your syringes, put your hands on the back of your head, and get on your knees.
Yeah, the bosses both feel it. Like, Nora looks for like, do I have to do everything myself?
Siri, shoot her a lot, please. Keep your distance. She's a biomancer.
Hot.
She also pulls out her bow and arrow.
Shoot her now, please.
Okay. Gonna shoot her?
Yeah,
Back on
normal
two.
weapons. Yeah, normal weapons. Try and take her out.
Alright. Cadence, take the shot.
Oof.
It's
Oof.
Yep.
So basically, because this is a chain gun, does it sound like an A-10 Warthog is firing into the stadium right now?
Something like that. Not quite as fast. Yep.
Oof. That's what? Is that 2 degrees or 3 degrees of failure?
I think that's 3. Yeah, I think that's 3.
Could be wrong on my math.
so Diamond at least healed us enough thanks to Nora. Picks Nora up and tries to run to the side and tries to call for a helicopter to pick her up. Let's see how long before the helicopter actually arrives.
What is the roof of this place made of?
It's open. It's an open stadium.
Got it. Doesn't have a roof. Okay. Well,
Damn,
9 rounds.
nine rounds. Oops, I'm sorry. 6 rounds. I forgot to take away the 3.
Okay.
But yeah, 6 rounds. Still long.
Would you guys mind covering me? I'm gonna build a giant dome over us.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the bodyguards look at you, Siri, is like, sorry, man. The job's a job. Actually, one of them looks at Siri and tries to shoot her.
I think it harmlessly bounces off her skin.
Yeah.
This continues. This is my life.
And meanwhile, the other one looks at Pyro and tries to stun him. And does nothing.
So you guys gonna backhand those guys?
Yep. Let's just backhand him.
I'm just gonna spend the next 6 rounds basically building a stone dome, so there is literally no way they can get out or someone else can get. And would somebody please knock out the Biomancer, because I really don't want to get anywhere near that.
Yep. Cadence, you know what to do.
Oof. Double oof.
Ouch.
Not that good.
Well, who's he aiming for?
She's aiming for the Biomancer.
It hits.
Oh,
What? She's pretty much an age-reduced Margaret, so she's pretty much the strength of a 15-year-old.
Yep. And I think she has to roll her toughness to see if she remains conscious.
toughness. Is she conscious?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Like, motherfucker. Where did that shot come from?
Once
No.
the dome is complete so the helicopters can't get to us, I'm just going to casually walk over to Diamond, holding up a pair of stone manacles. We need to talk.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
Yes.
For what crimes?
DedSec, could I get the
We're on live TV.
uh,
We're on live TV. My friends would have me out within the end of the day. You know that.
your fans? Honey, you're consorting with the person that was involved with poisoning people?
What proof you have of that?
I literally pull out a manila envelope with the proof from my satchel. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Patriot Act is now in effect. Have fun.
A pit?
You know, the anti-terrorism bill?
I know. But she doesn't, but I know. Look,
Because yes, you're consorting with a bioterrorist.
No, only she consort with a bioterrorist. I'm just a innocent little pop star. Kill the cameras!
Come on. Come on your knees, hands behind your head.
Do it.
Fine, my friends will have me out by the end of the day. Because I'm innocent.
Actually, you're going in. You do know what the Patriot Act does, right? Oh, wow, you don't know, do you? They can detain you indefinitely, as in you're in a jail cell indefinitely. You're just held there. Not a
wait,
fan
what?
of it.
Wait, what?
I'm not a fan of it, but you know, you're going to be in a jail cell until the federal government decides to have a trial for you, which will probably happen at some point.
They're the best lawyers in town.
They won't be able to see you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, indefinite detainment. There is no quick release. There is no bail. There is do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to federal penitentiary. Assuming they keep you in the U.S., of course. Though, DedSec, do they send those captured in the U.S. that are American citizens to Gitmo?
I believe no, but I think that might just be her luck there. I definitely
Who
think she
knows?
goes to a military base.
No, she's not. She's not a military POW. I attached the stone manacles to her wrists behind her back, and they weigh like 20 pounds at least.
She's trying to absorb them, but without her absorbing abilities, she can't.
You can try that all you want. Your powers aren't working until I dispel the staff. And I'm going to be making sure you're in a nice little magical containment unit before I do that. Come on. So,
Now, here's a question. What are you going to do with a little Biomancer?
stone coffin, we're containing her like we did the others.
Yep.
We're going to give Diamond Princess over to our Fed contacts.
Mulder just looks at it like, I was a fan of yours. My wife bought all your albums.
Mulder, I just snap my fingers. Look at me. She's consorting with a bioterrorist. Attempted to brainwash people with subliminal messaging.
Yeah, I understand my job. It's just I just didn't think I.
You
I
can
just
save
didn't
the
think I had
fan
to do.
squeeing for later. You can save the fan squeeing for later.
Yeah, the backlash is going to be insane. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And regrettably, he takes her away. Like, what do you do about that one? Obviously, she's not of deserve, but since she's not a
I can
necromancer,
contain her. I can contain her.
all right.
So while still unconscious, we're transporting her back in the stone coffin, and I'm dumping her unceremoniously into the next cell over. You know what? She's gonna be next door neighbors with a goblin. So she wakes up basically laying on a cot.
I assume you take her arrows away from her.
Take what from her?
Her bow and arrows.
Yes. She's got basic clothes, that's it.
Like, what is this?
Containment.
What am I wearing?
Regular clothes, non-magical. Organic cotton.
What's my weapons?
In my armory.
He attempts to reach out. He tries to heal us stuff at first.
Magic nullification field. Broad spectrum.
My healing's just.
You're in a magic containment cell.
She tries to touch you. Obviously, it doesn't work anymore. What is this?
I just lightly lift her wrist off of it and just go, please don't touch me. It's magic containment. You're in a holding cell that is specifically designed to hold magical threats.
Huh.
DedSec, did I stutter originally? Did I?
No, I don't recall stuttering.
Did I not explain it properly?
how long should I leave? Pretty sure my father's going to be looking for me.
He's not going to find you.
What do you mean he's not going to find me?
You're in an
He's trying to be vice president.
He's on the run. Creating you is highly illegal.
He has a
Both Old
superhero.
World and New World.
He has a superhero on his side.
Who's currently heavily embattled. Have you not been watching the news?
All right. And then she just starts like, it's funny.
It's so funny.
I didn't think Diamond would be beaten. After all, her and Dragon took care of your mentor. Oh, we did actually tell you that, didn't we?
Yeah, slight issue with that one. She
You're
said she was
appointed.
leaving. She said, my mentor said she was leaving. All of her
Is
stuff
there-
is here. Still here. Where did she go? How could you have killed her?
I
Parade the
didn't.
body through-
Oh, I didn't kill her. Admittedly, I'm just 5 years, just 5 years old. Well, and 15 well, 15-year-old elven body, of course, but
This is weird.
Ty.
Yep.
My character's mentor is literally a stone statue in the building they're in right now.
oh, I know. She's just trying to fuck with you.
Ah, got it. He doesn't know that, but yeah. If you know anything about my mentor, she's taken down far more than just a dragon. She's taken down great dragons in the old world at the height of their power. And she disappeared years ago.
What you gonna do? Now just let me out here so I could just go on and just go for it and stuff like that.
How about no?
How about yes? Tell me, have you ever played Mega Man 7?
No?
It's a,
Didn't
it's
have
a,
much time for video games.
it's a fun game. The bad guy, Dr. Wily, gets captured just like I was. Except he had a little fallback plan. And that is in 6 months, that if no one finds him, that his robots will come to life to look for him. If you get my hint, that is. Except I don't want to wait here 6 months. Maybe a couple of weeks.
You do know I have access to a massive magical library and a series of artifacts that I could use to peel back the defenses of your mind, find out exactly where this is hidden and how to stop it, right?
Except one thing. How you gonna protect the citizens?
I don't think she heard me. I literally could set up a ritual to read her mind, find out exactly what she's talking about, find out its location, and counter it. Am I stuttering? I just look back to DedSec.
I think she's just not paying attention. Or she's in her own world.
Yeah, she's being super arrogant. Now, if you just let me go, then the trap doesn't activate.
Besides, even if you were able to get out of this cell, the defenses of this place, your powers would have no effect over.
Oh, well, that's why you're gonna let me out completely.
No,
Back to the
I'm not
normal
going to.
world. Say again?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep you here. and
Fine
undo
then.
and undo what was done.
Fine then. Enjoy death on your hands. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna check the rules for ritual spell casting again.
Hmm.
So yeah, you said we have a couple of weeks, maybe.
2 weeks.
Okay. I don't like using this, but I'm going to the Forbidden Archives to do some research. Let's see, where are you hiding? Little, there we go, advantages, and it should be under ritual. Here we go. Magic rituals. With ritualist for a ritual substitute expertise magic skill for both design and construction checks. The design portion takes 4 hours per character level of the ritual cost, poring over ancient scrolls, diagrams, casting horoscopes, blah 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 blah. The performance it takes 10 minutes per point of ritual, and yep. Okay, character points take 40. Okay, here we go. So ritual costing 10 character points take 40 hours to research and 100 minutes to perform. As with inventing, a ritual is good for 1 scene. Failing the research check means the ritual isn't usable, or 3 results in a mishap. So, what kind of magic are we looking for today, boy? Kiri, what do you think?
Repeat, you broke up a little bit on my end.
What kind of magic do you think we should go with today?
I'm thinking some good old-fashioned nullifications. I
No,
imagine
she's
there's
already
probably
in a
some.
nullifying field.
Okay.
I could go with mind control, but those aren't usually super powerful. It's affliction. I'm trying to find mind reading. Got to figure out
Yes.
what the best mind reading power is. Here we go. It's sensory. Okay, here we go. Okay, 2 points per rank. Okay, I'll limit it by language. There we go. Let's see. We'll limit it by language as well as range. Range, my yep. Here we go. Yeah, range perception. So I'll reduce this basic. I'll reduce its range and I'm going to basically max this thing out. So it's limited to common language, so that it's 1 point per. Actually, you know what? I've got to figure out what the limits are for power points for powers. Let me do a quick test on my character sheet if I were to get mind reading. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I can only get it up to 9, so. Yep. So yeah, actually, I can get the full power version of mind reading. I will limit its range because that just saves me time. So yeah, it'll be 9. So it's 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours. Sorry, 9. 9 times 4 is okay. It takes him about 2 days of work to do this, and then 90 minutes to cast it. And I'm just gonna buy the 10 tie to save time.
All
So
right.
my character comes in to the cell and simply just snaps his fingers, and suddenly runes appear on the ground. In Elven, she can read them.
Wait, what is this? Holy shit.
Yes, standard mind reading spell. Hold still, please.
Are you out of your mind? And she tries to straddle.
He snaps his fingers, and she's basically put into a stone chair, all wrists and ankles. I said, "Hold still, please."
She tries to struggle, but obviously, if even she's based on a 30-year-old, there's still 15-year-old straight. So
Yeah.
it's not exactly tough, if you will.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna actually modify this slightly. I'm gonna get 2 limits of 2 levels of ranged, so I'm gonna reduce it to basically close only. So basically, it means that he has to be touching her to do this, or be extremely close. And
All
she's
right.
helpless to do that easily enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to gain as a bonus cumulative, so I can keep using it until I get what I want. We're doing a deep dive here.
Want a picture of a Force Vulcan mind melt from Star Trek 6?
Oh, this one's a little bit worse. He's basically tapping into his raw geomancy abilities, which is unstable to say the least. Now, last chance. You can tell us the truth, or I can worm around in your head till I find it. Which do you prefer?
Go to hell.
Here we go. The target gets a will check, DC plus 10, mind rating ranks. Okay. Okay. She. Let's see. So she has to beat a DC 19 to resist. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. You can read the target's mind. To use mind reading, making an opposed check against the target's will check. The degree of success determines the degree of contact. (21) 1 degree of success. So 2 degrees. So I've gotten down to personal thoughts.
That deck check actually looks pretty cute.
Hey, DeadSec, you got an admirer.
Good type or bad type?
Psychotic type.
You know the term yandere, right?
Yep.
Multiply
So
that
one
by
of
3. Multiply that by 3.
I wonder why Father's interested in that Siri character. I know they're both I know they both control devils, but he just doesn't seem that impressive to me.
Going deeper. She rolls her will now.
Why do I always put that way?
Yeah, she succeeds. Hold on. So I'll have to use extra effort to retry this. Damn it. She's got a pretty good... She has a will of 12?
Well, yeah, that's the count of how weak Diamond Star's will is.
Okay. Yeah, so there we go. So yeah, he'll have to restart it again. 27.
Oh god damn!
So now, yeah. So basically, yeah, using another hero point to reset this begin. Ooh, that is 3 degrees of failure. He's into her memories. He's digging for that information, what the failsafe is, and how to stop it.
She actually finds the conversation she had a couple days ago against the other 2 people. The Alchemist. Why kind of a coin name on Dr. Smog anyway? No one knows. I'll just lock myself in the basement and have my niece take care of all the work. Anyway, this fails. Anyway, we're about to go to battle those so-called those heroes. Are you sure you want to fight them? Are you sure you want to fight them? Last time I checked, they're pretty tough. Yeah, yeah. So I have to by checking your foreman to the chief of police, the local mayor of this town, and a couple of the students in my so-called hometown, and one more right into the president's aid. Now, are you sure these chemicals will work? I tested it over and over again with several subjects. I perfected this formula. You should have super strong beams if someone doesn't see you within the next week or two. Excellent. Are you sure the mind suggestion? And she turns to the other one, the mind, the pyro, the
Psychomancer.
yeah, it's like, and the mind control effects. Does this work as well? Yes. Yes. They should be fully hypnotized the second they start hearing this. They start going to the CD. Excellent. And if all else fails, Dragon still have one last trump card to pull off. Yes, I don't want to go through that either, but if it can't rule the world, then blow it up, as they say. Let's get out of here before some prying eyes speak at us. Besides, my niece is going to wonder where I am if I'm not in the basement. Come up with new formulas to cure people. I sweat between her and her little demon child. I go to question it. All right, you're done. Oh yes, your grandniece is, what is that, quarter demon? Yeah, that's strange. Anyway, till we meet again next week. Yep, same here. I'll let Demon know of the situation. That's the end of the conversation.
Got it. Yeah. I'm going to try to go deeper and get to her subconscious. Okay, have a roller will. That is just enough for me, because this is cumulative, to get to the subconscious mind. What does she really want?
She just wants to make her. Well, she just wants to make her father proud, and for her to overtake her astral birth sister.
I'll then break the link with us, and yeah, this is probably more power than she's ever experienced. Potentially more power than she's experienced in her life. She's fully aware of what I read into, by the way. Okay. We got some sort of explosive device. Alchemist is involved. They're going scorched earth.
Like a 1-1 will save then?
I've purposefully disengaged it. I've already pulled out all the information. Did I get the location?
Yeah.
Okay. If I got the location of this and some of the design specs, I can use that to stop it.
Say again?
Ty?
Say again?
Did I get the location of the device from her?
Fortunately, not exactly.
Okay. Did I get who knows where that is?
As in the scorched earth approach.
Yeah.
They said only Diamond. They said that only the dragon knows. Diamond is aware of it as well, but well, you know her. She downs the top of courses if she needs to.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you actually
Do I
find
know who the
but
do I know
but you
who
actually
dragon?
find but you actually found one more person who might know, and that's good old Max himself. It involves a code.
Max, as in the kid we took?
Yeah.
I think we got to go speak with Max.
I think we do.
So I assume going right
Yep.
into him.
I look at her and go, "You really don't want to make that man proud." And also, your half sister, she's on a better path now. She's already overtaken you.
You know nothing. Obviously, she's exhausted for the deep dive. Like,
Yeah.
you know nothing.
I know a lot more than you think. So, you be a good little girl, good little abomination, and stay here. The staff will be keeping an eye on you until I can figure out what to do with you long term. For all I know, the Elven Council may want you deconstructed.
She just looks at you and just goes back into her bedroom cell. Like, Master, can I shoot her now?
Who's saying this?
No, Candace to DedSec.
Non-lethal.
No shooting my prisoners.
Okay, Master. Sorry. Okay, Geo.
All right. T.
So we're gonna go and meet with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go not subtle when going to meet him. So, land very obviously at where he's still at Ciri's mansion, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna unceremoniously land in front of where he is.
Welcome. I see Mom finally got out.
What kind of bomb did you make for Dragon?
I didn't make a bomb.
Then what did you make for him that could be turned into a bomb?
Nothing. She just insisted on getting some clothes for some reason. Said this will
Can I
be
have
the.
those, please?
Say, huh?
Can I have those, please?
Well, it's not code. It's a very powerful hack, but whatever. And she just hands you a very complicated, very detailed hacking job.
Dead sick. I want you to dissect that.
Will do.
You actually get the 35 in order to dissect it. So good luck.
Whoop.
Well, that's Candace.
Character sheet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm helping.
And I did worse.
Yeah, even Candace and She-Wolf, it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
Unless Kiri has one more hero point left.
And spent.
Reroll. If you roll below a 10, increase the number by 10.
Damn it.
He's short by like 3 points. Damn it. Sorry,
Well-
no, by 2 points. Since
Well,
we said we
Candace and She-Wolf can help out to try to help out again.
Nope, I don't help.
It's all up to Candace now.
35, he would need to roll. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Wait, what is your technology check, Kiri?
My technology is 19.
You rolled a 17. You should be fine. I think your tech check is fucked up.
Oh, hang on. 17 equals 3, then where the heck is that number coming from?
Yeah. He got it on the second try. Ty.
All right.
He got a 36, just barely beating.
Desek looks at it as practically horrified because she handed Dragon a code, and never Max knows this net, that will launch every single nuke on the planet.
Wait. Nukes are not networked for this very reason.
Except Max networked them by accident.
Hey,
And-
Max. I'm just gonna kind of pull him over here.
Yeah, what's up?
We show him the results.
Wait, what? What?
You
Nukes are not
hotwired all the
networked for this?
nukes
She asked me.
together.
Yep.
She asked me to try to do something to see if I could quote qualify, but I did. It's like, okay, you're fine, and then just
You
asked me
hotwired
handed
all
some
the
code.
nukes.
Say again?
You hotwired all of the nukes.
I don't hate humanity that much.
You still hotwired a bunch of nukes.
She just asked me to do a test.
A test that is probably one of the hardest technological things you can pull off. This is akin, in magical sense, this is akin to being able to replicate a weapon of old, wielded by a god. How did this not set off red flags?
Wait a second.
You're gonna help us fix this. Because damn it, I'm good. I'm really good. But I can't stop a nuke going off.
And then a bell just rings on his head like, oh, no way. No way. Is that who she is?
Who is Dragon?
And I guess I end the section here when she just looks at it like, Angela Armstrong, the president's daughter.
Of course.
The concert. And the fact that she guided me part of the way. Of course she does. She has access to the American nuclear launch codes by her father.
How the hell did she get the nuclear football away from him without anyone noticing?
Did you blow the guy with it?
Yeah, because the if I remember my History Channel documentary on this, it is
It's locked away, and if it ever needs to,
no, it's not only locked away, but it requires like 8 different verifications.
Yeah,
And
that's
with his wife dead, who would think he told it to in secret? The president is actually the president is exactly
vice
secret.
president's job.
Say again?
President goes down, it's the guy that goes to the vice president. They don't give it to civilians.
the president probably told his daughter.
Exactly. That's the point. He told his daughter because he doesn't want. Well, she probably was like, "Hey,
Probably asked
hey,
about
daddy."
She probably was doing a project, and he told them that.
Yeah.
Told her that understanding.
And if the nukes start launching from the U.S., everyone retaliates.
Yeah, this is not good.
We need to invalidate the president's codes.
Oh god, that's gonna take a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. It's not just invalidate the codes; it scrambles them up so that only she can actually access them. You have to find it. You have to find out where she is and take her down now. Unfortunately, as I read the news, we still have 2 bodyguards left.
One moment, please.
Yep.
Okay.
Calling FBI. I just beat the 25 needed for a high-risk favor. I need you to contain the president's daughter right now.
First the problem though. We can't find her.
She has the nuke button.
Wait, what?
Oh,
you probably said all ages fan out.
you're gonna wake the president up. You're gonna tell him this. His daughter is batshit insane and has the nuke codes and can launch them.
I heard you. He steps behind like. Well, now explain to me, what is going on?
Your daughter is going under the moniker of Dragon, a villain whose name's popped up in relation to what we've been dealing with for the past few months. She somehow got a hold of your nuke codes without anyone noticing, and well, had a super genius kid hack into the systems and hotwire them together somehow. And then she's going to use MAD to end the world. We need to find her, stop her, and then we need to talk about the security of the nuclear football.
She just told me she just wants to work for a project from school. She says she doesn't want. She didn't release the code. See, I haven't checked the project with several Secret Service agents to make sure they're different codes. I guess she found out why I changed. I guess she found out the market I changed them to.
So, I need to know we need to know where she is. Then we're going to contain her as quick as we can. Because, damn it, I don't want to die in nuclear fire. And I don't think you do.
Nope.
I have all FBI agents and all agencies are spread out all the way.
You may want to get on that little red phone to the Russians, by the way.
I gotta get on the railway from every single nuclear country in the world.
The Russians should be first on the list because last time I checked, they had the most other than us.
Yeah, of course, Russia's going to be first.
Have a good day, Mr. President. We're going to go find your daughter and capture her.
Oh, God damn it. Like, listen. Look, Max, listen, be careful. I know it took out Diamond Star, and that's pretty much her enforcer, but the chemist is, well, you see the chemist's work right now, and of course, it's a mind controlled person.
Yeah.
Good luck, because for once I'm actually going to be cheering you on.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, and not a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, it's usually how it works.
And that's where we end this session.
Okay.
So I'm assuming we have at least a couple of days to figure this out.
Yeah, because as long as her plans don't go belly up, she's not going to activate the nukes.
Yeah. We have some time to track her down and, beat the shit out of her and take the nuke button away. And
Yeah.
then undo everything she did and switch to a different nuclear launch system because, god damn it.
But yeah, pretty much obviously her last plan is to either hypnotize or use chemicals to brainwash people.
Yeah.
And if those two plans fail, it's like, okay, screw it, and then Armageddon time. So obviously it's not going to launch the plans yet, but obviously on jump on that before she decides, you know what, fuck it.
Gary, I think standard operating procedure with her is take down quick, do not ask questions, contain, and then strip search.
Yep.
Then we're going to hand you the nuke thing, and you're going to undo it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to drag her in as heavy containment as we can get a hold of all the way back to Quantico. And they're going to throw her in the deepest, darkest hole they have from the CIA.
Yep.
We're disappearing this one.
Absolutely.
She never existed.